Hey guys.
What the hell is going on here? Is there anybody feel threatened? Anybody okay?
Contractor X is in the house. Hey, buddy.
Good to see you, John.
Good to see you. Let's talk about this rig you got that I like so much. And what's really bitching about it. That's cool.
You dig that, huh?
Yeah.
Makes you goo goo go gaga?
Dude, you know what? My kilt's rising.
Okay. Well, here's the deal.
I'm not panning down.
It came out of a need when I was with a team doing PSD duties as early as 2002, Task Force 11.
Okay.
We had a need in vehicles. We had a problem. The old standard Safariland drop leg didn't work so good.
Mm-hmm. I
We had
can
a
see
problem.
that.
We had physical problems. We had the seats, the consoles, the doors, between left to right-handed, and seat belts. Oh, we got a problem. We got a need. So guys started figuring out rigs. First it was Velcro, and they put the holsters on. Then we came up with this rig. This is designed by Survival Sheath Systems, my bro, Robert Hummelbaugh, and I worked on this.
Wow.
And this is how it works. And we put it over the armor, and it's minimalistic. I can go in a helo. I can go in a car. I can go skiing, running, jogging, almost any application, snowmobiling.
And you have one for a 1911, a real tricked out 1911 that I told him, I says, if anything happens when we're out, his shit's mine.
You gotta fight. you gotta fight all the other 20 guys.
Yeah, I gotta fight Rick. But that 1911 in this holster rig's great. They show how fast this damn thing is. It's really cool. And in the car, like if you're sitting down, sit down like you're in the car, and if somebody coming up the door, that is really cool. Really cool. And he has body armor too, guys. But it is really bitching. And it's comfortable. Yeah, he wore it all through
I honestly don't feel it, I honestly don't feel it.
Yeah, yeah, and it's bitching. So we're talking about maybe doing some stuff with this rig, and if we can find, you know, somebody we can do it up with and everything. But I really like this. Using his Glock. He has one for, which one is that? The 1911 that you had at the show. The small.
That was made by Pistol Smith Chuck Rogers.
Yeah, God, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Custom thing. Man, eyeballer, and he loves that pistol.
Yep.
I love that
He's
pistol.
getting buried with that pistol. Sorry, John.
Really?
Yeah.
You're dead,
You
dude.
gotta buy it from my cold dead hands, John.
I could do that. But anyway, now let's talk a little bit about body armor too.
Yeah, this is level 3A. Defeats everything up to 44 mag. It won't do rifle rounds. Of course, then we use the plate carrier. We use multi-hit standalone rifle rounds. 7.62 multiple hits seems to do the job. Of course, it adds a lot of weight, depending if we use boron carbide or ceramic, but you're looking at anywhere from 7 to 4 pounds per plate, per front or back, and I recommend both.
Okay.
Then if you're running SAFI, which is your side frag protection, you're going to run another 2.5 pounds on that. So altogether, you know, your armor gets heavy. Dragon skin's good stuff too. But it's either way you look at it, it's heavy. Remember, speed is fast, light is survival.
Tell me this about have you ever been hit?
Yes.
And what does it feel like?
It feels like someone just hit you with a club or a bat. It stuns you, knocks you down,
and I've heard that time and time again.
It's an autokinetic response. You can't help it. Your body's going to physiologically go into what it does when you get hit with blunt trauma instrument. That's what it's supposed to do.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, he's had some pretty wild stuff happen to him. He was telling me. But so if you were going to buy a vest, this would be the one, right?
Yeah, there's some hybrids out there. Some of the different hybrids aren't good, and they have a tendency called ultraviolet degradation.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't know about that. It may sound like a fancy term, but it is a very realistic problem. Ultraviolet light, when they found when items were exposed to it, causes degradation of synthetics. Aramids, Tyron, all these different ones. So the best so far is Kevlar. The problem with Kevlar, although it's older and antiquated technology and heavier, it's the best. It doesn't is susceptible to ultraviolet degradation.
So, from the horse's mouth, his word is God's. So don't fucking question me on shit.
Because it's the lightest vest isn't. You know, consult them, ask to see their NIJ test, ask to see what tests the riggers they've gone through, make sure they're all in compliance.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, there's a lot of LEOs have been killed with bad body armor that deteriorated.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
And
Yeah.
so don't always think it's a 5-year life, especially if
Yeah.
you're keeping it out in your trunk of your car where it's
Yeah,
exposed
they
to
said-
UV light.
They said heat is one of the worst things.
Keep
And
it-
that's the thing. God, how did you deal with that in Iraq and Afghanistan? God, what's the temperature?
Fucking hot.
And we're big boys.
Yep, yep.
God, we sweat.
Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. At least, you know, a gallon a day.
But I heard that these not good to get these wet. Any of the.
It helps deteriorate it as well.
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah.
everything adds to it. So you just try to get a compromise, and you do the best you can. But you're always going to be hydrated. 8 fluid ounces at least every 2 hours. You got to be drinking that.
Yeah.
And you'll be, as long as you're peeing clear, it's what you look for. All the typical stuff. You know, it's kind of common sense.
That's why you went into the bathroom to look in the toilet when I peed.
Yeah. By the way, you put talk.
All the vitamins I got when we were at the gun show. God.
Neil.
Sorry, guys, I got to tell you. So I'm standing there, this big long stall, and I go up, and I lift up my kilt, and this guy's 70 years old. Excuse me, between me and this guy, and we're like this, and all of a sudden he's just spraying. And I'm there going, what the hell?
Did you have your frag vest on?
God, man. Oh, remember I came up and I go, you know, I felt like just, you know, but he was an old guy and he probably just couldn't hold it. And, oh, funny stuff. Funny things. But anyway, well, thank you, Contractor X and everything. Yeah, you guys, we're going to go to viewer emails and ask things. He'll tell you what he can tell you. There's a lot of things he can't tell you.
Yep. Happy to help out.
Yeah, cool. Viewer emails. Hey, I'm not even going to honor the guy at all. The guy's a piece of shit that said this. You know, why do you have a slider lock on your gun while you're taking, you know, your Glocks and screwing them up? Because they're my fucking Glocks. You know what? I can do what I want. Guys all the time trick things out. That's what I like. You know what? And the slider lock, think about it. You have it on the gun, and the slider lock's right over here on a Glock. This is a 1911. So you can push the little slider lock if you're not coordinated enough to take that off in less than a second when you're pulling the gun out on a guy. Dumbass. You know, but if it's on and somebody gets the gun from you, they don't know how to use it. I have had numerous guys come in here to try to, I say, hey, try that trigger. What's wrong with it? I don't see. So if someone gets your Glock out of your hand, they don't know what's going on. You could save your life. And if everyday thing, cops have put their Glock in their holster and their shirts got caught in there and set it off. It's just an extra piece of security. You can keep the damn thing off. It's there if you need it, though. Think about it. Duh. So, anyway, so I want to put that. So
I
anyway.
got a short one here.
Okay.
Jalan Tara says, our cat's name is Charlie. So,
Well, maybe is
we're
that
glad.
the place where Charlie's going to at night and he comes in sometimes here in a cat outfit? I mean, maybe you better check your cat. See you guys.